What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl Andy Crimson and this is Mukbangs and Hangs. How are you guys doing? It's dinner time around here and I wanted to do something a little bit different. As you see, I've got this huge beer stein full of Miller High Life and I wanted to do a pizza and beer challenge. The challenge would be to finish this and finish an entire box of pizza. So today I decided to get Papa John's because I'm in love with their Tuscan 6-cheese pizza. So here we go. This smells amazing, guys. I'm so excited. I typically get this type of pizza when I order Papa John's because I find it like their best for the best one. I did add some pepperoni on it because the original does not come with pepperoni. But check it out how pretty it is. It smells good. And I got some garlic and ranch because you can't have a pizza without either. Yeah, just do a thumbnail real quick. Okay. Hopefully that was good enough. I will say though, I don't know what the deal is. This has already been like the second time that I've requested like the little pepper packets and the cheese packets and they don't put them anymore. I don't know if that's like a thing or whatever, but I'm so excited to get started. Spring break is officially over, but to tell you the truth, you don't really feel it that much as an adult. And unless you're like partying hardcore. But I think first, before we get into this, we should do a cheers. Oh, look how heavy this thing is. As big as my head. Cheers. Awesome. Okay, which one? We're gonna go for the front end. This one is a little bit wide. Let's see if I can do like a... Oh, there's a little bit of cheese pool. Look how pretty. Yes. Right, first bite without the ranch. That would be a good thumbnail right here. So soft. I love it. I love this one because it just has so much cheese. And there's just something about Papa John's. Their taste is really unique. Even though I love Domino's, I can handle Pizza Hut, but I think this is like top tier when it comes to pizza. Burst out that ranch. So delicious, guys. Oh, forgot the garlic. So what's been new, guys? Fill me in on the latest. It felt like last week like really dragged for some reason. This week it's still too early to tell how it's gonna go. But so far so good. But let me just tell you, I thought I adjusted to daylight savings time, but I haven't. It's been so hard to get out of bed in the morning. Pair that when it's cold. Like out of nowhere, Texas got like really cold. We were having like 80, 90, dare I say maybe 100 degree weather day. And all of a sudden it's like 40 the next day. I'm like, ugh. So definitely when it's cold and daylight savings time, I haven't wanted to get up. Normally, I'm not like a real big beer drinker just because I haven't had like a go-to one for such a long time. But something like this, like Miller High Life, it's pretty smooth and I can just kind of down that. And with that being said, also, I'm also not a big drinker in general. So I do tend to babysit my drinks. I could like hold like onto one beer for like an hour. I don't know. I'm terrible. But we shall see how this goes. Some nice garlic. Oh, so good. I tend to save like the garlic dipping part for like the crust since it doesn't really have too much of a seasoning. Bread is still delicious, but it just gives it a little bit more of that, the wetness and the flavor. Mm. I actually got this beer stein. I went to this local place in Mission called 5x5 Brewery, and they had this during their Oktoberfest celebrations. Went with some friends. I really like that spot. Shout out to them. If you're local and you know about it, if you haven't gone yet, you should go. It's really relaxing. It's like in their food truck park area for the city of Mission, and they have some live music and events every now and again. I really like being there. I've really taken a liking to like open air spaces. I've been not really vibing with like enclosed restaurants and things. I really love like a good beer garden or like a outside type of venue or restaurant, as long as the weather permits. So yeah, I like hanging there a lot. They brew some really good beers. There was this one a couple weekends ago that I had. Like I said, I'm not a big drinker, but I was like really tipsy off of it. I don't know if it's just I didn't have enough food in my system, but it was really good. They gave me an extra ranch, which is awesome. Probably to make up for, extra garlic. Probably to make up for the sauce and cheese packets that are missing. Sauce, red pepper. It's like I'm not even making a dent in this thing. I don't know. I always like have this thing about swigging or like taking shots. I'm horrible. I cannot take shots to save my life. Don't ask me to do it. I think one time we're having band practice and we had some shots. I think I got close. I came like to this much left. And I was like, oh, that's like a progress. Comfort. It's to utter cliche. It's just like comfort food. So, potential spoiler alerts for Mandalorian and Agretzko. I've been catching up on some of my shows. I don't know, I've been really enjoying The Mandalorian. I know there's so much more going on in the background story-wise and lore. I never watched Disney Star Wars Rebels. So, I know there's a lot of hints and stuff that I'm missing, but thank God for TikTok, right? TikTok has everybody analyzing everything, so they kind of drop some lore knowledge, possible story knowledge. But I was wondering, I don't know if maybe Star Wars fans can help me figure this out. I haven't looked at it myself. When is Grogu supposed to actually like start communicating? Because I know his species ages like really slowly. So I think he's about 50 right now, but he's still like a toddler. So in the Mando's lifetime, is he gonna like mature enough to talk and they can act an actual relationship? That's what I want to know. That would be super interesting. I want the payoff already. I want to see a really cool Jedi / Mandalorian Grogu. Next. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous pizza. Look at that. It's got some other kind of seasoning on it. I don't know if it's some kind of like oregano, basil. I actually just finished Agretzko today. It's a cute, short little show. That's why I like it. The episodes are like max 20, 25 minutes long. So I was able to get through it pretty quickly. I also caught up on my trash TV, as I call it, reality shows on Netflix. Love is Blind, I'm like hooked on that. I mean, for the most part, sometimes I fast forward it just to get to the juicy bits. But I might start another show that I saw some of the other cast members, past cast members, on a new show. I forgot what it's called, but they're like on some island resort. But it's really interesting because it's all like the controversial cast members or people that raised a lot of eyebrows or red flags. They're on this show, so I may start watching that. That bite right there, so full of cheese. It kind of reminds me of when in the 90s and early 2000s, what is it? Little Caesars was inside Kmart and they just had a specific taste. Little Caesars just hit different back in the day, not so much anymore. I've never tasted in like the pizza that they had back then, like now. Their pizza is average at best. I don't know if anybody has any differing opinions. But definitely bottom tier. Pizza Hut, not far above it. I just never really cared for it that much. Maybe also in the 90s, the personal pans from Pizza Hut were really good. Impossible. You guys should feel special. This is the fastest I've ever been drinking a beer ever. I'm like, I told you, I'm real like relaxed and slow about it. Fun fact slash funny story about this particular pizza. One time we were having band practice and I was like, oh, I really like this pizza, guys, we should get it. And I was calling it the Tucson 6 cheese. And nobody corrected me. I was just like, oh, Tucson 6 cheese, Tucson 6 cheese. And I was like, wait, it's Tuscan. Like Tuscany, Italy, hello. Like, I don't know what kind of pizza comes out of Arizona, but I guess that was a thing in my head. Ah. Oh, did you guys see that Robert Smith from The Cure was like battling it out with Ticketmaster? He was just as horrified as everybody else that their tickets were like astronomically high with ridiculous fees. I don't know, at first they worked out some kind of deal to like get like partial refunds for the fees. And now they were allowing fan to fan trades and adding shows. It was just like, at least somebody's doing something. I mean, like the weakest approach has been this verified fan accounts and you're like on a wait list, which Taylor Swift and Beyonce, I believe, tried to do, and it just doesn't work. And so you have a lot of money and understand bands have to get paid. Stagehands have to get paid, but $3,000 for like a bowl seat is ridiculous. And especially like established artists, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, is like, your people aren't making that much money. Like, if your goal is to perform and bring joy, it's like you kind of have to realize what's going on. Get that bag, but don't give in to these Ticketmaster, Live Nation like freaks, sellouts and freaks, you know. I mean, the solution would be just boycott altogether, but like myself, I could never like not go see like my favorite band. It would have to be a collective. All the artists was like, well, we're just not gonna do this, you know. I even had a scary thought. not that. Whew. I had a scary thought that I'm not trying to jinx it, but it's like I totally see a future where bands, like especially those from across the way, they just refuse to tour over here. Or because I don't think they have this problem in the UK and overseas. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what my friends have been telling me. I've got some friends in Germany. And they bought tickets on this side of the ocean, of the world, and they couldn't believe it. Like, it was not that hard to get tickets on their side. Amazing seats for half the price. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts about that? I want to know. Is there a solution? Or we're just going to have to suck it up? I'll tell you right now, no matter how much I love an artist, I don't think I would ever pay that much. Like, I've paid, what was about 300 and some for the meet and greet with Cardinal Copia in 2018, plus your ticket. That's doable, you know? And I had a friend help me out, so I was just like paying her back. But I don't know, 800, 500 for one ticket is just asinine to me. It's just crazy. What side should I pick from? Who's looking pretty tasty? We'll try this one. I bet I am this one. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, that one was full of sauce. Really good. So good. Guys, I'm not even halfway with this. I'm gonna try. Check this. Oh man, that's crazy. But the combo of a good pizza and good beer is really amazing. Do y'all typically pair that? What do y'all drink with? Lately, I've been really into these, they're seltzers, right? Truly drinks, like I think they're the margarita versions. Super good. Maybe next time I feel like drinking, I'll have one on the channel. My favorite from that group is this pink one. I think it's like hibiscus, but I swear the first time I drank it, it tastes like a fruit roll-up. It was so good. And I don't think they have sugar, or at least not a lot, because that's like a factor for me. Like, I'm trying to stay away from like the sugars. You know, the sucky thing about this is the beer actually really fills you up. So I can kind of feel my wall, my stomach is like, hey, gonna have to tap out a little bit. Not yet, not yet. You know, I almost forgot. The iHeartRadio awards are in like a few days, which goes up for, I don't know if it's best rock album. I don't know, but they're up for an award. Then comparing to their other like competition mates, I don't know. I haven't heard those artists come out with anything or do anything this year. So I'm really hoping that they win this one. I know it's probably not gonna get televised, but so I think of that if they don't televise it. I don't know. I guess American award shows, awards are just like always paid off or screwed over for the most part. Because, well, I guess because it was Ghost's home country, Sweden has their version of the Grammys, and they were up for like a lot of awards. Guys, seriously getting full, but I'm gonna try to get through this next little piece over here. Or this one. Whatever one is the smallest. Oh, have you guys heard Avenged Sevenfold's new song? I don't know if any of y'all are fans. I'm not a big fan. I think at one point I was like, yeah, I would love to go see them. I like M Shadows. For a while, I think back in several years ago, I might have had a crush on him. The new song was not a vibe. I was just like, it sounds really like droning and boring. I don't know if it's part of like a concept album to where it would make sense. But even Shadows' voice was just sounded a little like iffy. So I don't know if that's like a thing. I haven't really kept up with the band, so I don't know. But yeah, I was a low key a little disappointed. But I'm not like a huge fan, so it was like not that big of a deal. But I think that was the consensus for most people. It was just too boring. You had to listen to it a few times to like really appreciate it. But my buddy Josh from Rock Out Reactions, he did a reaction video on it. You guys should go check it out. See what you think. I've been wanting to react to like different genres, but nobody I really care about or like I felt would be interesting to like react to has come out with anything, or at least paired it with the music video. I mean, I've been loving Miley Cyrus's new songs. I think she's wonderful. I think she's like amazing. I think her, Lady Gaga, Casey Musgraves are some ladies I would love to go see in concert. Just because I admire them so much. Oh, I'm so tired already. Look, we didn't even... Is this halfway? I don't even consider this halfway. Yeah, it might be halfway. But definitely, I'm going to try to get through a piece of pizza. Let's see. We'll do this one. Ah, that's my pepperoni. This was like a lot harder than I thought. I thought I was gonna get like full a lot later. I feel like I'm gonna seriously have to run these next few days to burn all this off. So I've been trying to figure out what kind of outfit to wear for Sisters of Mercy when I go see them in May. The thing is, it's going to be Houston in May, so I imagine it's going to be pretty humid and hot. But I am going to be inside, but it's like a goth show, so it's like, what do I wear? So I don't know, I've been thinking of putting some pieces together. See what kind of outfit I'm going to have. Whew. Can't breathe, y'all. Can't breathe. Today I actually had an idea. I was like, oh, like neon goth. If I had like dark clothes and then some kind of accent pieces that had neon color in it, I think that'd be pretty cool. I can feel myself slowing down like hardcore right now. That's the thing with me lately. It's like I've been so hungry, and then when I get my food, once I eat, I'm just like, oh, I'm already done. Like, I can't believe I ate so little and I'm already full. I'm supposed to practice tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna have the space in my gut and in my lungs to be singing. So we've added some new songs onto our just variety set list, and I'm really excited about them. What I love about this new journey for me is I'm pushing myself. If the band decides, hey, we should learn this song, I'm like, okay. Sometimes it may be vocally challenging where I'm like, ugh, or like trying to figure out, okay, so what kind of rhythm or support on guitar can I even provide? But it's been so interesting, and it's so funny how I started guitar back when I was probably like 12, 13, maybe 11, and I just kind of just gave it up. I just didn't have the drive, I didn't have the discipline to learn, I didn't have the desire to learn. I just hung on to that stag guitar for like years and years and years, and now it's like suddenly there's room in my life for music and music in this capacity, and it's just been so exciting. It's been a struggle, but it's been really fun. I don't know if we will ever play these songs live. It'd be fun. Maybe do like a family gig, a friend gig. I don't know. But it's definitely a whole different animal trying to remember where my fingers go. Remember these new songs. It's not like Ghost where I've done like hundreds and hundreds of times. These are songs that, yeah, I listened to, but I never really paid attention until now. Plus, I also don't have like the best stage presence, and I think it's a little bit different when you're not having a guitar glued to you. Coming up on the last bites here. It's like I'm determined. It's like one more line down, one more line down. Ah. Okay, last bite. Gotta cover this puppy in ranch. Oh man. Whew. I think I'm officially tapped out. Ate about half of it. And I want to say almost half of the beer. I'll take it because that, like I said, is the fastest I've drank a beer ever. I don't normally down any kind of alcohol. I take my time. But oh man, this wiped me out, guys. But let's go ahead and rate this meal real quick. Easy, like no contest. Papa John's, the Tuscan 6 cheese with pepperoni is a 10 out of 10, and I highly recommend it. It's classic. It doesn't have like the supreme vegetables and the Hawaiian thing going on. just a classic tasting pizza. It was fresh. Everything was cooked really well. Loved the nice surprises when some of those bites was like full of cheese. Oh yes. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. You guys should try it. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed the challenge. Check out the pizza and beer challenge hashtag. Maybe you guys can try it. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments about anything at all. I'd love to talk to you guys, and I will see you next week in the next Mukbangs and Hangs. Bye.